Hello, random viewers and subscribers! Raid Shadow Legends constantly receives updates with new champions and factions. Collaborations with various popular personalities are released, and champions appear in honor of them. But literally, a new legendary champion has just appeared in collaboration with the game series, and he is being given out for free to all players. This champion is Artak. In this detailed guide, I will show you the champions for the Hydra, Crisis, and Scavag. And look at his abilities, and I will do a couple of tests in different modes to show you that this is a really cool champion. And also, I will show you a secret way to get Artak and 4 epic champions on your account. Let's begin. Artak is a new legendary champion. According to the game lore, he is the leader of the orcs who fought against humans. And the most important thing is that he is the father of Galek himself. Artak has excellent mass abilities, and he not only attacks enemies, but also hits himself to become stronger. Moreover, it doesn't matter to whom, himself or the opponent. Everyone is equal to him. In the video, you will see his abilities. It's something else. This is all cool. But how do you get Artak at the start? What do you need to do? Now, a secret method will be shown. How to get 4 epics along with Artak on your account. The first and most important thing is to open the description and click on the first link. On a PC, a page like this will open, and on a smartphone, it will look like this. Everyone who creates a new account using our link will receive the epic Lightsworn and 100,000 silver, and later, upon reaching level 25 in the game, Lady Quillen with a set of resources. To get 2 epics, you just need to create an account by filling out the registration form on a PC and downloading the game. This bonus is only available through our link. If you open the link on your smartphone, it will redirect you to the official page. Click on the only button and you will be taken to the App Store or Google Play where you need to download Raid. After the tutorial in the in-game post, you will be greeted by Lightsworn and at level 25 of your account, Lady Quillen. Especially for those who registered through the link in the description, you could get another epic champion for free in the game. If you go to the Bastion, the main menu of the game, in the left pop-up menu, in the promo code section, enter the code DASPIEL23CHINARU. It gives the account an epic Chinaru and a set of resources. To enter a code on iOS, open the description. There is a special link for you where you can enter promo codes by specifying your ID. Anyone who enters the game right now will be able to receive Artak. For actively logging in for 7 days, you will receive the champion Artak. In addition, newcomers will receive the Lifesteal set, and old-timers will receive the Perception set. After the event with Artak, you will have the opportunity to receive the 4th epic. You need to make 7 more daily logins to the game, and you will receive the epic champion Shaman. And if we summarize everything, you will have the legendary champion Artak on your account. For registration, you will receive Lightsworn and Lady Quillen after reaching level 25. With the promo code, we claim Chinaru and another Shaman after the Artak promotion, plus 300,000 silver for leveling up. This is simply the best bonus that is currently available. With these champions, you will be able to complete a lot of activities, level up, and develop. And now, enough about bonuses. Let's talk about the legendary champion Artak. What can he do in battle? How will he be useful? And how to level him up to dominate? And believe me, he knows how to do it. Artak is the hero of the magic element, with the main parameter is health, and it is extremely easy to equip champions of this type. The model is well made externally, but we will definitely test how cool he is at battles in most PvE mode. I do not recommend relying on user ratings as they are often biased, inflated, or too low, and can somehow influence the opinion of an inexperienced player. Let's take a look at the skills. The first attack, Chaosrazor, attacks all enemies and with a 35% chance extends the HP burn debuff. Improving the ability increases the damage by 20% and the chance of applying the debuff by 10%. The second attack, Dogs of War, attacks all enemies. Before the attack, it activates a health burn penalty. Also, with a 75% chance, it applies a 50% attack debuff to all for 2 turns. Improving the ability increases the chance of applying the debuff, slightly the damage, and cooldown by 1 turn. The third ability, Purifyre, attacks all enemies twice. The first blow applies health burn for 2 turns. It restores its own reduction of maximum health by 10% for each burn debuff. Heals by 5% for each HP burn attempt that the enemy will block or reflect. The fourth ability, passive, Burning Blood, reduces its maximum health by 5% every time the burn is triggered. up to 50%. And at the same time, it increases its damage, crit damage, defense by 1% every 1% of reduced health of the champion, also increases speed, resistance also by 1% health under the debuff. The champion's skills are quite strong, but they are focused more on PvE content. Although Artak can show himself at PvP, but how to equip him correctly to reveal his abilities? For example, it is quite easy for beginners to equip Artak. He is a champion with the main parameter of health, and to increase his damage output, all you need to do is equip him with a large amount of health. The main parameters for attack are speed, accuracy for debuffs, health, the damage output depends on a percentage of this health, as well as critical chance and critical damage. For beginners who do not yet have cool sets, you can equip 4 pieces of the lifesteal set and 2 pieces of the speed set. You can also equip 6 pieces of the life set, but the other parameters and effectiveness of the champion will not be as high, as he still needs a number of other parameters. Now, information for more advanced players. I have several builds for you. Since Artak is a very versatile PvE champion that can be useful in all activities, the first variation for Scavag, Dragon, and Clysis is the Toxic and Immortal set. In this variant, you also need accuracy for debuffs and speed to make 2 attacks in 1 turn. And don't forget about the main parameter on items: chest armor for health percentage, gloves for critical hit chance, boots for speed, and in additional parameters, prioritize speed, critical hit, and health percentage. The second option is a build for Hydra. It includes the Relentless set and the Resilient set. But with this set in the team, a very good champion is needed who will provide regeneration or healing. Such a build is suitable for completing various activities, but with this set, Artak depends on the team. The third build is more universal and suitable for Hydra, Ice Golem, Dragon, and Scavag. It's a mix of everything, but the most stable in terms of survivability build. It includes the regeneration and perception sets. This way, we constantly heal ourselves and make more attacks, thereby activating the regeneration set. After my numerous tests, a little later I will show you their results. It is difficult to say that Artak will be perfect for PvP, as he is very demanding of equipment and characteristics. If an experienced player gets him, then yes, there are no questions. They will equip him properly with plus 50,000 health, and then he can be sent to the arena. But for a beginner, he is useless, as there are more useful champions that will be more effective. And how to develop masteries? The first build is suitable for almost all PvE modes where HP burn with a toxic set works. Use it confidently. It works very cool and deals decent damage. The second build is for Scavag, based on HP burn and accuracy. Here too, accuracy is needed to always hit and deal damage with HP burn. In principle, it will even work on Hydra, but something can be changed. The third PvP build is the basis, so to speak. A pure nuker. PvP players will not see anything new, but it is very interesting how it will play in the Stone Skin set. It will also be necessary to upgrade skills with skill tomes. There are no prioritized skills here, as each legendary battle will bring benefits, but in my opinion, the most important thing is the cooldown of abilities. So I won't regret upgrading all of his abilities. Beware of bosses in PvE. Stats. What to prioritize when leveling up? Health. The more health, the higher the damage of abilities. Speed, to make 2 attacks per turn. Accuracy for debuffs. This is very important. Critical hit chance and critical damage will add even more damage. Also, if possible, it is worth slightly improving defense to not take as much damage from bosses. We have 3 variations of blessings. For PvE content, it is best to use the Blessings Brimstone. It gives the debuff Smite, which deals additional damage when triggered. The second option is Cruelty. It reduces the enemy's defense by 1% per attack. An interesting gift, but strictly for very tough bosses. The third option for PvP is Polymorph, a gift that turns the enemy champion into a sheep. A useful gift, but it requires a strong soul, as the chance for applying the debuff is low. And now, let's test the champion. How good is he against different sets and against different bosses? Spider's Den. It feels like Artak was created for this boss. In a set with poisons, he applies both HP burn and poison to Scavag, and at the same time gives debuffs to the small spider minions. Look at the results of the battle. He performed excellently. Demon Lord. What can we say here? Similarly equipped in a toxic set, he won't deal much damage with his abilities, but he does all the poisons instead of the champion. The main thing is to attack often, and in the end, he dealt the most damage and held up very confidently in the fight. Let's test the champion in the dungeon of Bloodsucker Devil of the Desert. He also gives a debuff that reduces maximum health. Let's see how Artak performs in the lifesteal set. In the end, he was the last survivor and dealt a lot of damage. Clysis is the last one in today's test. I used the Toxic set, so there were 3 debuffs from Artak: HP burn, poison, and attack debuff. The amount of health allows me to withstand heavy attacks, and the damage comes directly from the debuffs, which can be more than 4. And in the end, he copes well with an average damage group of champions. But is Artak really that good? Legendary champion Artak performs excellently in PvE mode, and he is also suitable for PvP, but requires more demanding equipment and group coordination. Follow the guide to level him up, and you'll receive a great experience. Artak can pass almost any PvE mode with distinction, and his strong base damage allows him to even surpass your top damage champion on the account. If you have any thoughts about Artak, feel free to write them in the comments. Perhaps you think this champion is overhyped, or maybe you're a fan. It's especially cool that he synergizes well with the Lightsworn champion, Lady Quillen, who speeds up allies by attacking enemies. Janaru deals great damage and inflicts weakness, allowing for more damage to be dealt, and Shaman will resurrect and give critical buffs. You'll have an overpowered pack of champions for a beginner at the start, with which you'll quickly level up and develop your account. A unique offer at the moment, and here comes the update. The developer said that the champion is quite overpowered, and he will be slightly fixed. More specifically, his passive ability that triggers more often than necessary will be fixed. Well, we hope they don't nerf him to an unplayable state. Artak is an excellent legendary champion for most activities, and the ability to harm oneself is his trump card that needs to be played correctly. The main thing is to equip him properly and to take into account the opponent's characteristics. I have shown you the main points, and now you definitely understand how to level up Artak in Raid, his advantages and features. Don't forget that you can get Artak with a set of epic and legendary heroes in Raid Shadow Legends by following the link in the description. Go ahead and claim your overpowered champions right now. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel and give it a like. I also picked 2 interesting videos for you to watch, and there are also videos on the channel about fresh promo codes, so don't miss them. Goodbye, everyone.